Tuesday, 5:30 a.m., August 20th. Good morning, everyone. Today is going to be a great day because why not? We are going to start off this morning with a trip to the Veloway, which is dope. I got a brick workout there. After that, I'm going to have a good chunk of time that I'm going to need to fill. But later on today, we have the Bear Bells event, which I'm super stoked for. Gavin's coming and he's filming for that. And then after that, I'm probably going to do some yoga. We might go to like the big yoga event that they do in the park. If not, I'm going to go to Black Swan. But like, the body definitely needs it, so we're going to give it to it. And just take today slow. That's one thing that I noticed with these YouTube days is that like, I'm almost forced to go at a slower pace. I'm almost forced to like actually think about what I'm doing, because normally I'll just go like autopilot this morning, go through the normal morning routine. Now, with like setting up the camera, moving things around, it's like, alright, chill out. Everything's gonna get done today that's supposed to get done. We're gonna be all good. So, I'm gonna get going. Usual morning fueling routine. I'll walk you guys through, even though like, if you've seen any of the past few videos, it's the exact same, but just get into it. So the very first thing I do every morning is I fill up this shaker bottle. It's about like 8 ounces, just like a cup, and I drink it just straight water. Helps digestion, helps kind of wake up the body, and the water is like pretty cold, so yeah, just gets everything going. Chug would have definitely been a better word to use than drink, but you get the point. Now I'm gonna take a full bottle filled with water, and I'm gonna go ahead and add 2 scoops of G&M. I've been using the fruit punch flavor from them. I'm actually gonna do 2.5 scoops because I think I talked about it in last video. I'm talking about the fueling strategy for the long workouts, but I'm trying to slowly increase the amount of carbs per hour I consume. Ideally, I want to be consuming over 90 grams of carbs per hour. In order to get to that point, I kind of have to just like slowly adjust my gut to consuming that much fuel per hour, because I'm not used to that. That's very new to me. But with the amount of work that I'm doing, both in my workouts and outside of them, I have to be like very mindful of the amount of calories I'm burning. So we're gonna do 2.5 scoops of G1M, which is gonna come out to around 50 grams of carbohydrates. Don't mind the dishes. I'm gonna put those away as I drink that. But the like actual hard fuel for this workout that I have before every single workout is Go Bar BPM. This is another 38 grams of carbohydrates. So right now we're at 88 grams. I might throw a little bit of honey on the edge of this one just to like get us to that 90 threshold. But yeah, G1M and a Go Bar are literally like my go-to when it comes to fueling, especially right now in the summer heat. And like, I live in Texas, but it's hot everywhere. It's just something to be mindful of, that your body's gonna burn more calories at a resting state. So fueling is twice as important if you wanna see progress in your training. Like, I used to be someone who was like so shy from consuming food because I thought it was gonna hurt my stomach, or the whole point of working out was burning calories. Why am I consuming more calories when I'm working out? But like, you need to fuel your performance, especially training for a race or just like wanting to be a better runner, wanting to be a better athlete. Like, performance is your #1 goal. So consuming the right foods at the right times, that's what it's all about. And then now to reuse this water bottle for a 3rd time this morning. It's all the same thing, so it's not that deep. This is going to be for like the intra-workout bottle. So all those carbs I just ate, those are gonna make the first 30 minutes, and then at the hour mark, I'm gonna start fueling per hour. We're only doing a 90-minute ride, so I only need one of these bottles. So on the pass, I would do, say, 3 scoops of G1M, which would give me 60 grams of carbs. As I mentioned before, we are trying to like slowly ramp up how many carbs we're consuming, especially now that we are 19 days out from this race. So instead, I'm gonna do about 3.5 scoops. Obviously, when it comes to like the half scoops, it's like kind of eyeballed. I go on the more generous side because more carbs, more fuel, better. 70 grams of carbs, 1,175 milligrams of sodium, I believe. And then the rest of the carbs for that kind of like hour benchmark are going to be in a Go Gel. This is 24 grams of carbs, so 70 plus 24, 94 grams of carbs in 1 hour. This is also going to be very helpful because since we're doing a brick workout, I'll like finish this at the top of the hour, so at the end of the ride, and this will be my running fuel. I'm only running 4 miles, so it's like not crazy, but just getting kind of used to like finishing the bike, immediately consuming something, and then running. Additionally, between my handlebars, I'm just gonna have another water bottle, and this is just water in it. Consuming water during the race is like super important for not cramping, because that's something that I did not do well. In Muscle Man, I wasn't used to the temperature change. I was sweating like significantly less, so I'd overconsumed on sodium, underconsumed on water. I was dealing with like a almost cramp. You know when you're about to cramp and you're like, oh my god, don't cramp. That was like the whole run. So I'm trying to be mindful of that, trying to drink more water, and just be on top of all my fueling, because really, like everyone always says it, like there's 4 disciplines to triathlon. It's swimming, biking, running, and fueling. So really trying to dive in on this. Parker's been a huge help with everything, as well as just like all the other triathletes that I've been working out with. But I'm going to pack everything up, show you guys what I bring with me to the Veloway, and then it's just about to be 6 o'clock right now. So we're doing all right on time for that. I'm not in a rush. I don't know why I'm in a rush. I'm always in a rush. Yeah, let's get our shit together. I want to apologize in advance if I sound super congested. I have no idea why, but I can't breathe out of my nose right now. To show you guys everything that I packed in the bag whenever I head out for brick workouts. First up, I have Nike Zoom Flies. These are the running sneakers that I love, and these are the ones that I'm going to be using for the 4-mile run after the bike. And I have my cycling shoes. These are the Specialized Torch ones. And then I have the blue Shimano cleats. I'm moving my way up in the world, so that's exciting. I like these shoes. They're somewhat stylish. I beat them up a decent amount. Definitely got to clean them, but yeah, very good. After that, I have a white BPN Go and More headband, which is what I wear under my helmet because my hair is pretty long right now. I've got some chain lube. Just kind of smooths the chain and makes it shift gears easier. Roku sunglasses, and then my helmet, just Gyro Daily Trainer. I think it's Gyro. Gyro? Who knows? And then the last thing that I put in this bag is my Garmin heart rate monitor. Like I said in the last video, we're tracking every single minor detail, so heart rate is a pretty big one actually, not a minor detail at all. But even on the bike workouts, it's something that we want to be mindful of. So we got our bag with all our gear packed, we got our fuel right here. Now we just gotta take that bike and get on my car. So I'm just gonna catch up with you guys when I get to the Veloway. This is a whole ordeal I always gotta go through. Oh, I'm also bringing my bike pump. This is important. Bike pumps are cool. You wanna bring that. Bike and everything's all loaded up. Just had the Gojo. Now it's supposed to be a 20-minute run. I'm gonna round it up and just do 4 miles, so yeah. Those were like the two shittiest transitions ever. I'm so sorry. Real talk, I just ate all that food. Not all that food. I just ate the eggs and toast and drank that whole smoothie. And now I feel like I'm actually gonna like it was a lot of food. So I'm just gonna pace around for a little bit before I like talk about the workout the rest of the day.
Yeah. That's not my can. It's Darren's. Go bar.
Go Luke. Go Luke. Okay. Luke is king of it.
Whole bus tour right here. As you can see, bright colors, a lot of life, a lot of love, because that's what Bear Buzz is all about. Why not? More in the fridge, nice US tour. Why not? Rep the brand, like always. Got some merch in here. Got the full list of where we're headed. We started out in Los Angeles, went to San Diego, Phoenix, Scottsdale, in Austin right now. After that, we got Houston, Dallas, Oxford, Tuscaloosa, Miami, Tampa, Gainesville, a lot of different places. Socks, stickers, everything your heart desires. This is the Bear Bells bus. We had some refreshments over there for my man. I appreciate you. You are phenomenal. Yeah, thank you so very much. What's your name?
I'm Devontre.
Devontre? Luke.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Luke. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Whew. It's hot. We're staying cool.
Yeah.
I don't know how people are gonna work out here, but we're trying to make it happen. Are we doing yoga tonight? So yeah, we are.
I got it. You guys did it. I did it.
What time do you want to head over there?
I did.
Probably as soon as it's done.
I was just saying,
Right.
See how I eat this bar? Very demure.
That was insane. Like, that part's gonna get some engagement. That bite was crazy.
I hate myself.
That was a real slow bite.
That was a slow bite. Okay, love it.
I feel like wearing the sweatshirt. It's like a Bear Bells sponsored video. My bad, but no. So I got to editing this video and I recorded a whole 14-minute segment of me sitting on this couch talking, and I realized two things. One, I didn't really like the message I was explaining. Not that I didn't like it, but I feel like I didn't explain it well enough. And two, the video was very blurry. So kind of whoops. We are less than 2 weeks out from the Ironman right now, and I really, genuinely speaking from my heart, I'm starting to get nervous. And it's not because I don't think I'm a performer. It's not because I don't think that I'm going to complete it. It's just the idea that I've dedicated a lot of time and effort into training for this. There have been multiple 20+ training hour weeks. There have been multiple 4+ training session days. I've really put a lot of effort into this because it's the first thing outside of school that has really given me some type of purpose. In the past, August has usually been a pretty big transition month, and the fact that it might be me moving from Connecticut back to California for school, or just school starting back up again, starting college, whatever it may be. There's always been some type of starting period in August, and this is the first time that I feel like there isn't. That it's just this continuous flow of this new life that I've created, and I'm so grateful. I say it every single day, but I'm so grateful to be in this position where I can provide support for other people through just living my life and creating content. I could not be more grateful. I've always wanted to be at this point in my life. There have been a lot of times looking back on it during college, during high school, where I just wanted to fast forward a little bit, where I wanted to just get to the next point because I felt like I was out of place. I felt like I was at a period of my life that I wasn't fully comfortable with. When in reality, I was at a period of life that I wasn't fully comfortable with myself. I would be lying if I said, looking back on it, I kind of miss school. And I know it's the first few months after post-grad, and you miss being close to all your buddies and just the simplicity of college living. It's bittersweet though, because now I get to do what I love on a daily basis, and I feel
as if I'm growing closer to being more comfortable with who I am as a human being. I don't want to say like, yeah, I'm super comfortable with who I am and everything about me I love, because that's not realistic. Like, as human beings, we're constant works in progress. There's always going to be something, at least like from my perspective, as someone who tries to do a lot, I always find myself being like, you could just do a little bit more, you could do a little bit better. But in reality, I think what it comes down to is just being present and just realizing that, yeah, there's always going to be more that you can do. Yeah, there's always going to be something that you could work harder at. But at the end of the day, like, you are exactly what you do. And if you struggle to accept that, you're going to struggle to accept yourself. I could sit here and think about all the training that I could have done prior to this point in time to better prepare me for the Ironman, but in reality, life just happens. Like, I've shown up every single day. I've worked my absolute hardest, and no matter what happens on that race, I'm proud of myself for simply showing up in the days prior and committing myself to something that I'm very passionate about. And that's what I really, really want every single one of you to do, is just find something that you're genuinely so passionate about that you're willing to dedicate hours to, just out of like the pure, like, this makes me happy. You don't have to explain yourself to others. You don't have to have this profound reasoning or explanation. It's just like, no, like, I'm doing this because I genuinely want to do it. And that's all you need. You don't need to justify yourself to other people. You don't have to explain your dreams to others. Just allow them to be yours and take them on wholeheartedly. I think a reason why I struggled so much in the past and always was like looking forward to the future was because I was insecure about admitting like what I was truly passionate about, because out of fear of judgment of those around me, I didn't want people to look at me and be like, you're crazy, like, that's not normal. When in reality, like, yeah, I'm not normal, and I don't have a problem with that anymore. I spent so long trying to fit in. I spent so long trying to like just match a mold that I thought was right, that I was constantly suppressing or working on my dreams in silence, when in reality, like, you should live your life as loud as you want to live it. You should show off your hard work whenever you want to. You should talk about your goals whenever you want to. Like, live your life exactly how you want to live it, because at the end of the day, it's yours, and you only have this one life. You only have today once, so why not spend it doing it exactly what you want to do with it? And lastly, something that I'm working on is, like I had mentioned, regardless of the outcome of this race, I'm proud of myself for how hard I've put in the effort and how much work I've done to prepare for it. And being able to look at yourself and being proud of not just an outcome, but the process aspect of it, it's very profound, and it's something that I really hope I can learn to get better at, because I put a lot of pressure on myself. I sit here and I set these really high expectations, which is, you know, like I said, blessing and a curse. It pushes me to work very hard, but at the same time, sometimes I find myself being like, you could have done more. In reality, like, I just have to like look at myself and be like, hey, you're doing enough by just being you, and that's all that matters. But yeah, with all that being said, I think now is a very good time to talk about just one last point that I have, as this is the last video I believe I will be uploading in the month of August. I wanted to take a second and talk about the month of September, because September is a very meaningful month to me for a number of reasons. One, it's my birth month. Hey, no, that's not really it. Two, it is National Suicide Prevention and Awareness Month. As someone who is a pretty massive advocate for mental health and encouraging others to just being okay with not being okay, I really want to encourage you all to take a moment to check in on your loved ones and to check in on yourself in this month of September as it comes up, because really life happens. Like I always talk about, life happens. There's goods, there's bads, and it can feel like you're in a moment where everything's caving in, where everything feels super permanent, where you don't think anything can ever get better. But in reality, there's always an opportunity for growth, and any troublesome time that you're going in right now is temporary. Well, everything in life is temporary, so take your time to really value the good moments, because those will pass, and to really just acknowledge that there's going to be significant growth from these negative moments, because they too shall pass. And since the ribbon for National Suicide Prevention and Awareness Month for September is purple and teal, these are my race shoes. They're a little bit purple. I was trying to find more purple shoes, but These are the best ones I could find. These are the Nike Alpha Fly 3s. They got some like nice purple to them, and I'm gonna try and figure out some other little just add-ons I can have, whether it be my tri-suit, a hat, whatever it may be, just to support this cause, because I just want to remind everyone out there listening that you are never alone, you are always supported, and you are always loved. So yeah, with all that being said, I want to thank you guys very much so for watching this video. BPN, Gymshark, code HOP. Inner Flame is my coaching program, has my training plans down there. It's all linked to my bio. But yeah, thank you guys very much for all the support. If I can provide support to any of you in any way, please feel free to let me know. But until then, I will see you guys next time. Peace.